New at 5:30, 11 Alive is getting the answers you absolutely deserve. So many viewers out there reaching out to us wondering what could have prevented pipes from bursting during this recent cold spell. Now, one tenant is suggesting antifreeze could have maybe kept those fire sprinkler systems from breaking at apartment complexes. And Faith, as you know, we've seen this all over Metro Atlanta this week.
It's been a big headache for a lot of people. Headache is probably an understatement. Our Paula Suro did some digging to verify whether this is true or not. She joins us now in studio.
Lots of digging today. That's right, Faith. You know, could putting antifreeze in apartment complex fire sprinkler systems have prevented them from breaking and flooding units? The answer to that question needs context. So we spoke to an expert who breaks down and explains it's really not that simple. The question, why are buildings not using antifreeze in their fire sprinkler systems? The viewer says it is permitted but not required and could have prevented many systems from bursting. Our sources are Adam Heiser with Fire Protection Services and Union City Battalion Chief Dennis Moore.
It is not the way it works. It does seem logical, but that is not possible to have a full-on antifreeze system in a high-rise condo or, like I said, an apartment complex or even a warehouse.
Heiser explains that while putting antifreeze in a sprinkler system is possible by using what's called an antifreeze loop, that's mostly done to cover smaller areas like a food storage room inside a restaurant. The antifreeze loop is meant to protect areas inside or out of the building that are prone to freezing. Since Georgia is warm most months of the year, buildings here get what's called a wet sprinkler system, which is less expensive and more effective for warmer states. Heiser explains colder states use a dry system, which is more expensive to maintain, but necessary for the freezing temperatures that stretch on longer.
The scenario that we've run across this weekend is really unlikely. Overall, so it's not something that's really considered often in the state of Georgia, but in warehousing where there's high ceilings and tougher to keep the temperature control, there are dry systems.
So to verify, while putting antifreeze in a sprinkler system is possible, it is not recommended to do so in warmer states like Georgia due to cost and effectiveness. The antifreeze loop is meant to only cover small areas. Now, another example of those smaller areas, the Union City Battalion Chief tells me that a few warehouses there providing cold storage have some antifreeze in their systems. But again, he says the warmer temperatures we experience most of the year, thankfully, don't justify the cost of using the solution.